Seep from the all-seeing eye, lava. O daughter of the sea, flow into fire, and rebirth shall she. Darkness encrusts thee, only to reveal your astronomical brightness. Shatter thy crown, engulf Lichdom, daughter of Poseidon.
Hello guys! So I'm giving this one a go again today, I think. She's getting there. It's gonna take a while to properly render this, I think. And I might do some colour fixes, because I don't like the colour of the eye. And I feel like it's too neon, so I'll see what I can do. But how is everyone doing? But it's bank holiday in England today. I don't know why, I can't remember, but yeah, so I've did a bit of work, but I mostly chilled out with my family. But yes, it's starting to warm up in England now too, which is always good. So we have all of the summer furniture out now. Which is a bit wishful thinking, I feel like. It's not quite summer yet, but oh hell yeah, Adam's food. Very good, very good. This is the perfect greeting, really, isn't it?
Bravo.
I still have a little bit of a cold. It just doesn't seem to be going away, but it's like the last final bit now. It's mainly just my throat. Yeah, I'm gonna fix the eye colour, I think. That's better. It needs more warmth to it. I've gotten too many cold colours. Which was my issue last time when I was saying that if you're gonna do cold shadows, do warm highlights. And the opposite. That's better. I just needed some like red in the skin again, I think. I do like where I've gone with the crystals. Actually, they're coming up pretty good. I just need to kind of unify the colours a bit, I feel like. They're just a little bit all over the place. I didn't really do enough shadow on the arms. Doesn't look like it, but these are her arms. There's something off about the chin, but I don't know what. I think it's too big. You're getting a fucking glare on my tablet. It's really annoying. I'm trying to angle it so it's not in my light. Definitely better now that I've changed her eye color. The neon green was not sitting right with me. The issue is now that I'm... it still doesn't look like bone to me. I think it's too green. I don't know what to do. Maybe I did it too colourful. I mean, it kind of... I don't like it. I'll come back to it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Let's do some highlights in the crystals. Yeah, that looks good. I feel like I should maybe do some with the airbrush. Yeah. They're very smooth, the crystals. I didn't do enough fixing before I merged all the layers, so now I have to like sharpen all the edges of everything again. Just something I tend to do a lot. No, it's saving. Don't crash. Don't crash. Come on. Hello, Kira. How's it going? Did you just have dinner? Wait, it's like... No, it's like 10 there, isn't it? Or did... I don't know how Germany's clocks work. You had pasta. Very nice. Feeling very fat right now. Good. Good. Excellent. I had like a Mediterranean kind of like chicken and sauté potatoes. It was really good. Very good. With a salad. I forgot to draw her eyebrows. You haven't had potatoes in so long? Why not? Why not? Potatoes are amazing. So many things you can do with them. Incredible. Amber too lazy. Hi, be right back because the mention of food made me realise I forget again. What is it with all of my followers? You all have like such a one-tracked mind. I bet you've been working all day as well. Because I was the same. Like I did manage to eat this morning, but I immediately got to work. I did have some breaks, I did, but I forgot to eat. I didn't have lunch. Not that I really have lunch anyway, but... Well, I do. I just don't have breakfast. My breakfast and my lunch are the same meal, because I only have 2 meals a day. I don't really see the point of having 3 meals. Can't deal with the glare, it's so annoying. I might move this maybe just to my desk actually. The issue is then though it's gonna be hard for me to use my keyboard. I bought this side desk specifically for my tablet and it's annoying to use, especially when I'm streaming. Just my light points directly at it. You still had headphones on and came back just to say stop calling me out. It's tough being creative because that's all you ever want to do ever. Now I've run into another problem. My tablet stand only has like one. Oh, you can't see that. It only has like one height. I need it to be way higher because I need my tablet to like be facing me really. So I'm gonna have to layer it up. Also, Wolf, I'm gonna make you a mod as well because since you know what you're doing with Twitch. Not that my mods are bad, I love my mods. How do I do that? I could just block you. Maybe I'll do it after because I've forgotten how to do it. Right. You're terrible. No, you're not, Kira. No, you're not. Okay, now I need to adjust that. Okay, so now I don't really have room for my keyboard, but at least I don't have glare. It's fine. I'll work it out. You got a croissant? Croissant? Very good. Aside from work, been doing wood staining and trying to recover, accidentally leave it on for 6 hours instead of 5 minutes. Oof. Oof. Can you save that? Oh, you can do... Oh, that's cool. Okay. Mod. This is capital letters, man. Did that work? Awesome. There you go, just in case we run into any issues. It's just necessary, I think. Oh, this is so much better. I don't have glare now. Excellent. I probably will eventually just set up my side table. I would show you, but every time I move my camera too much, it just unplugs itself. Like, I have connection issues with it. Eventually move my table in front of me, I guess. But this is better for my back, actually, as well. It's going to be darker than you tried to match, but I'm not hung up about it. Also, I have... So my desk, I kind of built my desk. I have, like, trestles. And then I built a tabletop on the top. And I also did that. I stained my trestles, like, really dark. I kind of wish I did them darker though, so maybe I should go for the 6 hour one like you. I love wood staining, it's so much fun. What about my... Maybe move that closer. I think we're good. Okay, it's hair time, guys. Drawing the hair now. Wait, no, I was drawing eyebrows. Well, it's just kind of the same thing. Same thing. Both hair. I really want to draw the hair though, because the way I've done this, it's kind of I really like these layers I've gone with. Really fun. Funny part is I meant to make it darker. It's wood plastic from a 3D printer. The hell is wood plastic? I accidentally ordered lighter wood than the one I used to before. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's kind of like a... I can't remember what colour I got for mine. But it's just like a dark brown, but I really wanted to do... can't see my shelves either. I have like a really super dark... My shelves are so lovely. Like they're really dark, rich wood with like a black like framing. I was trying to match that in. They're pretty similar, but to be fair, I didn't do the best job staining, to be honest. It's a little bit patchy, but you can't see it, so it's fine. 3D printing plastic infused with wood particles. Oh, that's really cool. I did not know that was a thing. That sounds cool. Stainable, easier to sand, smells good. Yeah, I love the smell of wood stain. I love it so much. Maybe I'll restain mine just to smell it again. I sound like absolutely unhinged saying that. The wall mounts for some of the props I had finished. Vala stone, ebony dagger, and nightingale blade. Ooh, okay. How do you do wall mounts? Because I want to mount some of my... I want to mount my two of my daggers. But I don't really know what to do. And I bought some hook things that I was thinking of using. But I need like sideways ones that fit underneath my two shelves for my Elder Scrolls. Oh, and I'm wearing my Daggerfall shirt today. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's too big for me, but yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, the what do you call it? They need to fit like underneath my two shelves. I really want a Dagoff Air shirt so much. I saw this mutual I have on Instagram. She has one in purple. It's got like Daedric lettering on the front and it's so good. So I asked her where she got it. I need to get one. I'm using the wrong brush. Usually I have my watercolor brush for hair because it makes it all silky. You designed a not so good plaque with inserts that custom model things to hold different shapes. Mount goes on the wall with keyhole stuff. 2 screws, and in hindsight French cleats would have been harder to model, but oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't have the space for that really. I mean, yeah, because I want it in between my shelves, so I don't know. This is it before staining. That one with 3 spikes is for the dagger prongs. See, I'm having problems with Twitter on PC, so I can't really see it, unfortunately. It keeps logging me out. Oh, but yeah, I can see it kind of. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Cool. Last year you made 2 for Dawnguard, Axe and Keening. I really want to make a Keening myself so much. My friend Scarlet Moth made one for my old housemate and I kept stealing it. Ayo, Daggerfall. Okay, this brush is not actually working, strangely. It's making it too smooth, I think. This music is repeating. I'll play the really nice one we were listening to the other day because you guys really liked that. It's an hour long, but I can I saved the Viking one as well, so yes. Turn that down a bit. It's okay, but it looks nothing like the apple you were meant to be drawing. What do you mean? Have you never seen a blue apple before? This is the apple. That's on you, bro. That's on you. The only thing with these are... Is that a bit loud for you guys? I might turn it down just a little bit. It might just be loud for me, actually. The forbidden blue apple. The only thing these are... I don't know if I want to do gold leaf for text or do gold vinyl cuts. Yeah, I love gold leaf, but it's so fucking messy. Such a mess to use. Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Gonna cry now. Dude, like, embarrassing for you. Embarrassing. I'm kidding. Imagine not knowing what a blue apple looks like. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. This is I was actually getting worried about the rendering stage because I didn't really know what I was going to do with it. I didn't want it to get too smooth because I liked some of the details I was going with, but I wanted it to be painterly again. I'm gonna, before I properly render, I'm gonna do my oldie trick. dupe that. Oh. Better. Really glad that I've been drawing her a lot more lately, because I kind of just abandoned all of my OCs. Such is life. Not that. That is far too much. Might just help thicken up. Why is that so dark? I want to get some of those lines back in, I think. And I probably need some more highlights. Oh, her eye socket looks really, really gross. See, I don't think that's working. The neck bit looks good though. Oh, it's you. I didn't recognize it without seeing the skulls on the shoulders. Yeah. It's my character, Skelich. Let me move it down. There you go. Yeah. Have you seen the one on my... I'm gonna spam it everywhere to be honest. The best one I've done of her so far, because I update her all the fucking time to be honest. This was originally my Dunmer character, but then I added the horns and stuff. That one, that is her. I've got the fucking skin color wrong. That is all wrong, and my big net is way too strong. Let's edit that actually, so you guys can actually see my art. Okay. Oh, look at the baby Homeus Mora. These are a new pet in Necrom. I think they're called Watchers. I'm not sure. I think they're called Watchers. He's so cute, little baby. Little baby. Yeah, that's my favourite one I've done so far. Always have to be seen with baby Hermes Mora. This is pretty good. I'm gonna have to add in some more highlights though. Mother, free me, I crave violence. And that's just me saying that, not the Watcher. Yeah, Watchers, I remember I got a pet one from a crate like a year ago, but they released even... Oh, they existed before? Bruh, what the fuck? I never saw them before. I literally added Zenimax like, thank you for this creation, when I drew it. But they liked it, so that was good. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. It's gonna take ages to load. Bloody autosave. Just one without the book. The book? What do you mean without the book? I really Hando. Yeah, I really want to get one in game, but I don't know if I'm gonna get Necrom. I was thinking about it, but because I could stream it. Not now, Pando. Daddy's busy. Let me save that because I don't trust Clip's autosaves. Bloody useless. Blah. Screen always goes so weird when I save it. Do not crash, I swear to God. I will lose my shit. I don't remember the last time I saved it. We good? Yeah, we're good. Excellent. See, as much as I love Clip, it can't handle folders this size at all. It really, really can't. Like, it's lagging now. Yeah, it's better, but I need some highlights, I think. I really like how that happened with the hands. I'm gonna even go further with that. Maybe with this just to make it look like, let's do glowing. Ideally I should actually give her the correct skin color, shouldn't I? I don't know, I kind of like the pink because it needed some warming up, but her skin's meant to be more purple. Yeah, now they look really skeletal. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That also might have fixed the bone slightly. It is too yellow. It is definitely too yellow. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It's something is working. Maybe if I just bump down the saturation or something. We'll see. I'm gonna crack this. I'm gonna figure out bone. Bone. I'm sure a lich could change the liveliness of their skin and win. Yeah, because I have this. I have to with all of my art. I just have. Ooh. I only just slightly changed that and that works. Yeah. So with my art, and I've seen artists. Some artists fucking hate this, but I have to make all of my characters blush. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Every time I see an artist cry over the fact that I made a character sunburnt, I just go right ahead and I do that because it looks cute and I don't give a shit if she looks sunburnt. Like, look at that. It's a little bit much, but I think it already makes it look so nice. I'll bump it down slightly, but I know she's dead. She doesn't have any blood. But it doesn't matter. It's not important. Details. Details, schmeetails. I will bump it down. Don't get scared, guys. Especially because it kind of removes some of the detail. I never got why artists got mad. I know people in real life have permanently blushing faces, not harmful conditions, so it's like a thing. Yeah, like I get it sometimes when I'm stressed, because oh shit, wait, how's that? When because I have like, I get like eczema, but it mainly consists of like red patches when I'm stressed. Why is that so dull? And who fucking cares, bro? Who cares? There's a lot of artists that just get upset with like over anime-ifying things, which again, it's not really over anime-ifying, but like also don't like things not being hyper realistic. And for starters, you can't like. You've got to find a good line between making stuff hyper-realistic and actually looking good, because let's be honest, hyper-realistic stuff doesn't always look good, does it? So, and this is why I'm in the mindset of stylized art is much better anyway. Like I really don't enjoy hyper-realistic art. Man, when I'm stressed, I just have to poop. But does it make your face red? Tough to draw that though. It's not a blush, they smeared the blood of the last... There you go, there you go. It's not blush, they smeared the blood of the last victim on the face. Yes. Yes, perfect. Exactly. Okay. Let's fix some of this. The hair. Also, reminded me while I'm doing the pearls, I watched a video on how pearls are harvested today. Really wish I didn't know that information. Do you know that it's not just, they don't just have one pearl? It's really weird and gross. I'm going to show you guys because I can't live with this information and not showing everyone. It's really not nice. I hope this doesn't get taken down. Because it does look a bit funky. It looks a bit odd. It's so gross. I can't cope with it. Right. Hopefully Twitch won't get upset about this, because it does look a bit sus. I'm gonna be real. We don't really need an ad, do we? Oh, that's a big one, but look. It's just not it, really. It's really weird. I don't know, that just makes me uncomfortable. And it's like, now I know what that's like. It's like, why do we need pearls? Can we leave pearls? There's no reason to be doing this. No. There's no reason to be doing this at all. It's stupid. Just leave the pearls alone. Like, environmentally harvest on that. I find it fascinating. Ethical pearl farms, that is harmless to the oyster. Can you do this so it's harmless? Because I genuinely don't like this. This, like, really made me so upset to watch. There's just something really wrong about this. It feels like killing chickens. I mean, I'm not a vegetarian. I eat chickens, but I don't want to watch that. Oh, you can do it. Just like, I have pearl necklaces, and this makes me really upset. I don't like it. I'm glad that you can do it, like, properly though, because it really upset me. But I've never seen this, and I think I literally thought, like, oh, there's just one that sits inside, and they open it up and they pick it up. They don't have to, like, squeeze it out or anything. I don't know. Just wasn't comfy with that one. Unless you're also harvesting to eat, this is not. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I mean, even then, like, I don't think that I'm gonna eat oysters anymore, because I know that they're, like, there's a disease that's I don't know what it's called, but there's a disease that you can get really easily from oysters. And as much as I love seafood, I can live without oysters. It's sand that's been chewed up by them. I'm pretty sure, so it has to be inside them. Is that how they're formed? How are pearls formed? I never really looked into this, but I saw it today and I was like, I don't like that. I have to make sure I don't merge this yet, because also, never bearing that in mind, these are blue pearls. It's my reality, I do what I want. I think it's some form of sand that's been eroded by the internals of the oyster and also the sea. That's really cool. I think it's dirt or sand or whatever gets inside, it starts forming layers of shiny stuff. It makes sense because of how tumblestones are made. Like, just in general shaping stones. I mean, the winds can do it as well. When I was in Australia, I went somewhere called Wedding Cake Rock, and it was a perfectly square rock that was shaped by the wind. That was really cool. Pearls are basically snot from sand of an oyster hardened to grind up even more sand. That's awesome. That's cool. But as long as it doesn't hurt him, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Yeah, there are blue pearls. Oh, excellent. Let's have a look. Some farms can influence the colours. Blue. I have black pearls. I could pick it up. Hold on. Yeah, it's this colour. Yeah, this is pretty much my ones that my grandma gave me. Let me get them. I'll show them. They're my ones. They're more like, I don't know, like like a dark moonstone or something. Hello, Mushy. How's it going? Just showing off my pearl necklace. Yeah, it's like a... I don't know if that's natural. My grandma gave me it. It's not quite blue because there's like pinks in it. They're like blackish. It's really nice. I love that necklace. How are you doing, Mushy? How's it going? Good, good. How you going? What you showing us? Yeah, we were talking about because I saw my inner child is giggling so hard at the pearl necklace. How come? Yeah, I saw today I watched a video about pearl farming, and I really didn't like it. It really didn't like sit right with me. It just looks so... I don't think it was done like... We were saying it wasn't done like properly. It just didn't look... I don't know. It made me uncomfortable, kind of like chicken slaughter vibes. I didn't like it. So I was talking about if it can actually be done like safely without harming the oysters, and apparently it can. So now I'm happy. Now I'm okay. Now I'm chill. But I was saying that because I'm adding pearls to the headband, that these pearls are blue, and I was like, I don't think blue pearls exist, but they do apparently. So it's always good to know. But yeah, these, because mine are more black, but yeah, I mean, I could draw them like that, to be honest, because it is nice. We'll see. So I did show a video of it, but you can look it up if you want. It's just weird. I don't know what I expected. Yeah, it can be done safely, but will they is the question, and the answer is probably unlikely, to be honest. Let's just be real. It's humans, isn't it? But yeah, c'est la vie. But I never knew how it was done. I don't know. It just never crossed my mind. I was thinking like, you kind of just open up and there's like one singular pearl sitting on there. I didn't realize that there was like lots in there. You learn something new every day. It's cool though. There was a solid week where your YouTube shorts were full of pearl harvesting. You ordered some new airbrush paints as you wanted to try airbrush primer for once. All of a sudden the primer is the only one not to be in the box. They swapped it for aerosol by accident. Oh. Can you use aerosol? Bruh. You're always trying out new creative stuff. Sounds fun. Oh, my hip just cracked when I moved. That's how you know you're getting old. Okay, I'm gonna... I think I'll do... Maybe make this... No, I could make it the colour of the wrap. We'll try that, but I could also do it like a cream colour. So this might not work. Yeah, so sorry for that, Mushy. I was on a bit of a tangent there. I mean, it was related to art, so... You could, if you wanted to try none for once, hope it's the airbrush with the primer dries fast, that covers better and doesn't have solvents that need mess with other paints. Don't let them farm your light spheres. See, do these look like... What do these look like to you guys? Do they look like ruffles, or like... I'm trying to do just like torn cloth that it's under? If that makes sense. It kind of just looks... I'll add some shading and then it should be okay. So I keep defaulting to this brush, but it's probably... I probably would be better with my watercolor brush for this. The issue is that my pen pressure is a bit shite. My iPad pen pressure is a lot better. I can fix this, but then it will make my other brush, my main brush, too harsh. And I don't want to constantly keep changing it. Although if I do that first and then brush these out, that's quite nice. Pieces of kelp. Oh, excellent. That's even better than I hoped for. Yeah. This could be kelp. Kelp and barnacles. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna quickly look up what kelp looks like. I should really be using. I mean, I know it in my head, but I'm just for kelping. I put kelping. I need references. Really. Yeah, it's more green, isn't it? Oh, that's cool. Because then I could make her wrap the coral. Yeah. I wonder, because I wanted her crown to kind of look like it's like bone coral, like bone growing from coral. Let me coral crown. Yeah. See, I don't want to go for like pinks or anything. I mean, again, it's my reality. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Who cares? It's been really like freeing lately, like doing stuff other than art, but still creative, because it's made me enjoy art again so much, in that I don't care. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just drawing for fun again, because it's not like my main work anymore. I used to be like, oh, I only want to be an artist, I only want to do this, I only do that. But since I've been doing other stuff now, it's really nice, because I just draw whenever I want, however I want now. And it works well. Like doing YouTube and Twitch alongside. I love it. I love it. There's a very Bob Ross way of looking at things. What, saying, fuck it, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, shall I make this slightly greener so it looks like kelp? Kelp. Yeah, I will. Maybe... I know that kelp is kind of bright, but... yeah, I like it. I like it. That's good. I think, maybe I'll play around with the pearls a bit more, though. Let's do this a bit more wavy, so it kind of looks natural. Yeah, this is cool, guys. Nice, this is Skelly's universe. Hell yeah. I do whatever the fuck I want. There are no rules. I make the rules. There we go, there we go. Yeah, I'm really excited how this is coming along. The only issue is, the way I work doesn't make sense. Like, I should really be, sorry, saving. I should really be, like, doing, how can I explain this? Like, working through it rather than focusing on tiny details at once. But this is a problem I've had since always. This is a problem you have when you have ADHD. You focus on a one part and you're like, I really want to draw the hair. So you over detail the hair, and then nothing else matches up. So then you get to a point where you're like, I have to over detail everything now, because I can't just have a super detailed bit of kelp on her hair and nothing else is detailed. So then I end up over detailing everything, which is great. Are the pearls going to be kind of iridescent? They absolutely are, yes. So I don't know if you know much about how I draw, but everything glows. I tend to do it at the end, but I make everything glow. Everything has to glow. I make everything glow so much because it's my favourite part of drawing, but I tend to do them at the end because I'm not so good at doing shadows on stuff. So I'm working on improving my shadows so that things can be even more glowy, even more shiny. Shiny! So we make everything as shiny as possible. Because I'll show you these crystals. This is not... I'm going to make these way more shiny. These will be way more shiny. Because they probably just look like shards of glass at the minute, but they're meant to be crystals. You got to get that Gaussian blur in there, for real, for real. Did I do a blur on them? I mean, I could, but I don't know, we'll see. Draws the void, darkest entity without light, Skelly, make that shit glow. I would, if someone commissioned me to draw the void, I would figure out some fucking way to make that shit glow. Where there's a will, there's a way. It's got to glow, bro. It's got to be done. So yeah, I will give you a little taster, a little bit of glow before I shouldn't be, because I haven't done the actual pearls yet. Yeah, look at that. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. It's just a little bit, just a little tease for now. Yes, I'll keep it in for now. But then we'll do like you said, a Gaussian blur, like an actual blur over everything, so it doesn't just look like it's glowing within, it's actually like letting off light. Is it going to be like the dark saber? How does that even work? Yeah! Hold on, I'm gonna check that up. Because it's got like a weird edge to it, hasn't it? Let's see if I can figure out how this one works. Yeah. So realistically, I don't think that this is possible. I could be wrong. What do you think, Wolf? Is something like this possible in real life? I don't think so. Shit's crazy. Yeah, this is how I would draw the void. I'd make that shit glow somehow. Yeah. Can you make black glow white? You could find a way. The irony is you need to have something to contrast the void to make it more voidy. Yes. So that can probably be done with like a dark blue rather than black, because then you can do like yellow highlights, because then it makes a huge contrast. Don't you have it as a black center with white LEDs which are coming through? Yeah, but I feel like the black would dim it. I could be wrong. I don't know. A lightsaber on its own is pretty impossible at the moment. This is becoming a really big piece. I wasn't expecting it to. I just wanted to draw something that was a little bit like Poseidon from Hades. The game. I love his design. Let's do my watercolor brush. Yes, you have so many good brushes, like this one, but like they're just too soft. And I've been like being really drawn to doing like lots of harsh edges lately, and I don't tend to do a lot of softness in my art, which is really bad, because you should definitely have both. It may work from one or two angles, but I could definitely make a way of using some fancy black paint and either edge lighting or reflected surface. Yeah, I feel like the angle, yeah, it would depending on the angle, it would, yeah, be a bit weird. You're working on trying to work on, I'm working on trying to work from big to small as well in things. You spend ages on little details you don't. Yes, this is my biggest problem. This is my biggest problem. And you don't see it until you zoom in. This is because, and this all comes down to, we have an issue with shapes. This is what it is. Because I'm the exact same. I'll work on really tiny details, but it just means that you did not spend enough time on the overall shape or the sketch or whatever you're working on. It's a huge problem I have as well, because my favorite part of the process is rendering and painting. I do like sketching, But my issue is like when I'm sketching, I can't see the shape of something until I've put down colors anyway. So then I run into issues where I'll get to the painting stage and I'm having to rebuild stuff because I didn't correct these issues before I got there. So for example, the way the fingers are or something won't make sense because of it's quite difficult to explain really. But yeah, it's just not having time. It's not focusing on blocking out things before you actually get to detailing. I don't think I'm going to change, to be honest, because I like painting and rendering too much. Like this part, this is my favorite part, and obviously adding glows. But I would put that under rendering anyway. But line art, I fucking hate line art. So, but then the issue is line art I get stuck into doing, and I focus on it too much as well. So I can't win. I think I get obsessed with every stage of art, so it is what it is. It do be like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the pearls. I don't want them to be this blue, I don't think. So I'm gonna put some green and white in them. Viewers, wait, hold on. Biggest problem is moving into different projects when I get most inconvenience. So I've learned to live with this as well. I work on multiple projects at once. I can't work on just one project at a time. It's not going to work for me. I'll get bored of it and then it won't ever get done. But if I'm working on like 3 to 4 projects at once, then I am able to maintain like my inspiration for it. So I've just accepted that as for part of me now. You'll be, yeah, so that won't stitch together nicely. Time to shelf it for a year. You were watching Corridor Crew the other day, and even with the VFX they point flaws in movies, but it all works when you're watching because most people aren't dissecting frame by frame. Yeah, it depends how creative you are. I mean, I don't dissect things. I'm more when it's really difficult for me to watch stuff and not go, oh, how do they do that? That's so cool. I love that. Like I did it with because today I recorded a reaction and a review to Evil Dead Army of Darkness because it's the only one I haven't seen and the new one. And I spent most of the time obsessing over the practical effects because I love stop motion and I love how it was done, and it's really interesting to me, rather than like I feel like normal people are like interested in the action and the fighting and stuff, which is great. I like that too, but I was more focused on how the skeletons were moving because I thought that was really good. I was like, someone's hand done that, someone sat and moved every part of that, and I love it, and you don't really get that nowadays, unfortunately, because of CGI. I had a little bit of a moan about CGI. I'm not against CGI, I'm not against it at all, but it's fucking overused. And I have friends who work in VFX, and my ex does VFX as well, and he's a big advocate for like puppets, especially in like, you know, like things like Star Wars. He really likes like those sort of like puppets and visual handmade effects and stuff. So even VFX artists like see that there's a problem with overuse of CGI. Have to work on 100 things at once, otherwise nothing gets done. Yes. You also have to work on different mediums to get tired after you finish a project. But yeah, so I'm like that with like, I'll do watercolors and stuff too at the same time. FX yeah, are so awesome and have very crafted feeling. Yeah, that's the perfect word. That was the word I was looking for. Everything felt crafted in Evil Dead, and I think that about the first one as well. I know it's meant to be a jokey series, and I don't think they were so self-aware in the first film, but then they like grew into it and it worked out in their favor. But geez, I just love the series so much. I really like how much love has been put into it. You can tell that the team just really love
the series and they care a lot. I will eventually watch the new one, but I'm a bit worried that it doesn't have the same charm to it. Don't get me wrong, looks fucking cool. The trailer looked amazing. It looked so cool, but I was a little bit nervous. It's not gonna have that silliness to it. In terms of I think it's definitely got the humor. I don't mean that, but like the weird like dumbness that the visual effects had, because I like that. When it's taken out of it and way overused. Yeah, CGI is only bad when it's relied on to basically fix in post, like Marvel has been doing it for. Yeah, Marvel and Disney are the biggest issues with this. And I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean the other day, and their older stuff, they didn't CGI a lot of the things in it. So I've actually been to one of the islands that Dead Man's Chest was filmed on. Disney bought all of the palm trees on that island because it's in Australia, and Australia care a lot about their ecosystems and stuff. Disney bought every palm tree on that island, bought palm trees for that island, $5,000 each, and hand planted them. Disney can do that because they have money, but that I think that's impressive. I think that's really cool, rather than just like CGI-ing a load of palm trees into the background. But yeah, I've been to that island and they had to remove all of those afterwards because of Australia's laws, and I just thought that was cool. I thought that was cool. CGI is good as an enhancer. I do agree. Yeah, like CGI is great, but I wish that we brought back like makeup and practical effects, because I think the new Dark Crystal did it perfectly because they have both, and unfortunately I said this in the react as well, but they did it perfectly. The new series of Dark Crystal, unfortunately Netflix shelved them as they always do for anything that's good. But yeah, Dead Man's Chest was peak good CGI for Disney. It was like Davy Jones CGI is really good. I love that. Doesn't have the goofy stuff, but it's so good anyway. It has its own, some of the DNA from the OG, but it's also kind of its own thing. I bet it still has like the humor and the one-liners and stupid dad jokes and stuff, which I love. My favourite part of Outbit. So at least if it still has that, that's good. But also at the same time, I'm gonna miss Ash because I love Ash. I think Ash is like one of my favourite like characters in film in general. I just think he is weirdly attractive for one, but also like he's just so fucking funny, dude. He's so funny. Sometimes you get like a Davy Jones though. Still looks better than most CGI today. I thought Davy Jones looked good. Rise, it's much more intense. I was impressed with it, but I think that the Pirates of the Caribbean films have held up flawlessly. This is 1 to 3 though. After 3, I mean they're alright, but 1 to 3 are really good. After that, it's kind of like, I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm having fun, but I don't get it. They have, except after 3. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. After 3, it's a bit like, okay, you're definitely not milking this one now, are you? Not that I dislike them, they're just, they don't have the same feel to them. Hello, Faye, yeah. Apparently they did make Pirates films after 3. I'm not sure though. Like, all in honesty, like, I'm not saying I dislike them because I do like them, but if you told me what happened in the 4th one, I'd be like, something happened, I don't know. I don't know. I'm taking far too long on the hair. 4 can be summarised as was a fountain of youth with Blackbeard. I really liked Blackbeard though, so I will say that. I'm going to add some more to the crown. Yeah, I like Blackbeard. I think he's cool. Which one didn't have Jack Sparrow in though? That was really bizarre. Oh no, guys, now I want to draw like coral like coming out of her face. I've done like these like scale things on her face. But I'm looking at what other stuff I could add to the crown. I'm not really sure because it's just not detailed enough for me. I'll add some coral, I think, because we've got kelp. So I do like white coral because black coral kind of just looks like antlers, and I don't really want to go down that route. Or green. I could do green. Or shells. I don't really want to do shells because shells is a bit too mermaidy. If that makes sense. Even though she is a mermaid. Don't question it. You've never seen it. 5 can be summarized as family reunions trying to be emotional plus a magical artifact from Poseidon. Huh? I don't even remember that. I don't remember. I'll take your word for it though. Let's just merge them because I'm not going to change it, so it's fine. You wanted a more supernatural look. His beard is always smoking in some lore. Oh, is it? Yeah, because someone told me the other day that Pirates of the Caribbean was a ride. Before it was first it was a ride, and then it was a book. Maybe I've got those two mixed up, and then it was a film, which is really weird. Yeah, I'm alright today, Faye. I still have a little bit of a cold left. It's getting there. It's more like I have a bit of a sore throat, but it could be because I'm talking so much. But no, I'm feeling okay. I had like, I was really struggling for energy yesterday because I didn't sleep very well the day before. Had a bit of a hangover. But it wasn't that bad. I just like sometimes I just really can't sleep. It's a permanent effect I've had throughout my entire life. And I like only managed to get to sleep at like 4 AM. It was really annoying. So I have this thing where my brain just doesn't. Well, my brain does this all the time. My brain just doesn't shut up ever. It's like I have a permanent like David Attenborough thing going on in my head where my brain has to narrate everything going on around me. So my brain has to like, say if I'm cooking, my brain will just document what I'm doing and I can't shut it up. It's really annoying. It's funny though. It's great living inside my head. The film is based on the ride, yeah. They added Jack Sparrow and the film scores to the rides afterwards. Yeah, I really want to go to Disneyland. I've never been. Narration, not for you, but you're bombarded by images and music. Yeah, that's me for music, but not so much images. Like, my brain's not super visual unless I, like, focus on it. But I have music playing in my head all the fucking time. There's sometimes, like, 3 songs at once. I think it's, like, really weird to some people when I just randomly start dancing when there's no music. Like, the music is in my head. Sorry, you can't hear it. Sounds good to me, though. Yeah. Yeah, it multiplies in your head. I get that so bad. It's like as soon as I hear a meme song or something, this is why I sing the Wii channel song a lot, because there's something about that tune that I always have it in my head. Like, I say that as a joke, but I do always have that song in my head. Like, all the time, because I just think my brain finds it really satisfying. I don't know what I'm doing with this crown, but it's fun. You kind of like it though. The music in his head is like, yeah, I don't really get mad at it anymore. I used to a little bit, but now it does kind of feel like I just have a radio. But yeah, again, as I say, when you're trying to sleep, it's really annoying because my head's just like, do 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 do, and I'm like, it's 4 a.m. I need to sleep. Like, that's a really good song, brain. That's awesome. I love that for you, but I literally have to be up in the morning. There's a dumb meme music mashup thing from 5 years ago that's been stuck in your head. Oh no, those are the worst. When you hear a song that like specifically has multiple songs in it, that's it, you're done for. You're gonna have that stuck in your head for the rest of your life. That's not going anywhere. The only thing that's worked if you have it on loop on YouTube for a week straight. Yeah, see, one of my friends recommended that to me. I didn't properly try it because I was just like, there's no way that work. Because a lot of the times when I have a song stuck in my head that I really like, it is like generally, well, it's not the majority of the time, but a lot of the times it is because I've been like listening to that song a lot. So it shouldn't really be it. So it makes sense that it's stuck in my head, but it's not going to work to get it out because I already really like it and it's being overused. No more Wii, it's bedtime. What do you mean I can't play the Wii at 4 o'clock in the morning? Currently, for the past week, you've had MT Eden Sierra Leone. I don't know that. I don't know that one. Oh no, we're saving him. This is looking really different to what I expected. Yeah, so I was going to do more on the tiara, but I need to actually do the tiara before I detail on top of the tiara. Basic logic, Katie. It's like a 12 to 14-year-old song, almost pre-dubstep. Dubstep music. Having dubstep music stuck in your head is so annoying. Yeah, I'm just building in like some shadows before I properly go at the details. Hello Legatus! How's our new Evil Dead 3 fan doing today? Bruh, you did miss it. I was having a chat about it. I didn't want to say too much because I did talk a lot about it in the react. I probably could have done more on the review, to be honest. But oh man, it's such a good film. It's definitely my favourite one now. Because I like the series a lot. Thank you for the gift, sir. Thank you, Legatus. Thank you very much. But yeah, I mean, I was just enjoying it so much throughout the entire thing. It's the spooky, scary skeleton song. It is Legendus. I think we should rename you Legendus, but that sounds really weird for me. Legendus. Legendus. That's his new name. Legendus. I put it over a Warcraft Halloween vid once. Oh, nice. Yeah, Twitter is down on desktop, I think. Sorry, I am slouching, but I'm going to tilt my camera down so that I can continue to slouch. I'm making excuses for my gremlinness now. Look, I'm drawing. If I'm playing video games, then it's oh no, I've done that too much. If I'm playing games, then it's unacceptable. But if I'm drawing, it's because I'm getting into it and I have to slouch. Mart has copyright Mary has copyright claims to Legendus, methinks. Ah, but I can still call you it though. It insta-logged you out. Yeah, it was the same with me. It just kept logging me out because I was trying to tweet that I was live, but it seems to be working on mobile though. Let me check. It was anyway, because I was able to tweet on here. Bending life to your slouch. But then I was getting like a notification that I logged in, and I never get notifications that I've logged in. I think it's working on. Yeah, it's working on my phone, but it keeps logging me out on PC. Thought you said Resident Evil Dead 3 fan. Yeah, mobile's fine. It took you 6 tries? Oh my god. See, I don't have patience for that. I keep forgetting to zoom out to see if everything's going well. We'll see. Yeah. I'm wondering if I should change the skin color, but I do kind of like it. I'm not sure if I'm digging the bright greens, but I like the kelp a lot. I'm really happy with the kelp. I am gonna definitely add more to the tiara. I'm not sure what yet though. I'll probably just add some coral. You feeling better? The bug gone? I feel like I still have it a little bit. Like I do feel better, but I've still got kind of like a sore throat. It's not really going away. Like I keep having to cough and clear my throat. But it seems like it's almost gone. I don't know why it took so bloody long though. Right, I'm making this up as I go along. We'll see what happens. Can you imagine a Resident Evil Dead crossover? That would be cool. I don't know if that looks like coral. Send a bunch of mini ashes to the with boomstick sound. Do you know that part with the mini ashes? I couldn't stop laughing. It was so left field. I loved it though. It was like, am I watching Evil Dead or the Brownies? Not sure what's going on here. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. But I'm not really sure what's going on. But I feel like that's a staple of Evil Dead, really, isn't it? You kind of just. It's like you're along for the ride, and is it Sam Raimi who made it? Raimi? You're along for the ride, and just accept it. Just accept it. It's gonna get crazy. Does that look like coral? I think it does. Yeah, you go with the flow with those films. You really do. It's so much fun though, dude. But I do miss, in a way, because I just feel like that era is over. I was saying that the new film looks fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it has the same silly vibe. Because the practical effects and stuff. Apparently it has the same comedy, which is fantastic. But like the practical effects a lot of them were done purposely to look dumb. Well, I'm not gonna say dumb. Dumb's a stupid thing to say. But they're like purposely ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous is a better word. And I really like that about it. So that look like coral or antlers. I think that looks like coral, yeah. Just don't know if the colors are a bit weird. hell yeah, Adamsfield.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm glad you guys liked that one. I worked very hard on it.
Bravo.
We must give props to Grimm as well for that. His face getting almouthed when he gets sucked into the book gets me every time. The also the one where where evil ash grows out of him, like the eyeball in his shoulder, and then just like the second head. Oh god, it was so funny. So good, dude. So good. How is Katie singing the Wii music not an option? It needs to be, doesn't it? Although when I was editing that, I realized how off it was. Like, wait, I don't. I'm not sure what I was singing. I was singing something. It didn't sound like the Wii music. I can do that though, because I just you literally just add an MP3 to it. I think it was either blurb or sound effects. And I'll just turn that into it because I have a clip of it, so it's easy. I would definitely add that because it's funny, recognizable enough. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Now I want to do more kelp. Let's do more kelp. It's the spontaneous ones that are the best, yeah. I think it's some more to add. We'll see. I feel like the Wii one is kind of a staple of my personality now though, isn't it? Because yeah. Yeah, that's just my brain. I know this looks more like leaves than kelp. What do we think, guys? Thing is that kelp is really bright, and I don't want to do bright. Either bright or like yellowy. And I'd rather keep it like that healthy green. I don't want unhealthy. This is ball kelp. There's multiple types of kelp. They wanted like the kelp forest, so they're kind of like long, but also just like a strand. But then I could also do it so it's like just one thing. Maybe zoom out. Okay. I think I need to do like longer ones maybe. Yeah. I'm not sure. What do you think? Have you seen Tucker and Dale vs. Evil? Probably the closest thing we have to silly but good horror. So I think I have seen that when I was younger, but maybe it's worth a rewatch because I can't remember anything that happened in it. So I think it's worth a rewatch. I could do that as a react because I haven't been doing reacts in a while and I really enjoyed it today. So I'm up for doing some more. Looks right, colour fits well and doesn't seem too out of place. Good. I do think we probably should do like longer ones maybe. Hello TK! What's going on? What's going on? How are you? Good to see you. Isn't it really early there? I always do have to laugh when my lovely Australian friends pop in because you either don't sleep or you have to get up really early and I pity you either way. Maybe a little more like length or just in general. I think in length, yeah. Because kelp is quite long. What happens? Oh, we've got the Viking music on now, I think. Oh, no, YouTube paused. I'm still here. I'm still here. Yeah, maybe I should just do kelp everywhere. I'm actually considering it now, to be honest. I'm gonna do some like dark like highlights. I hope this doesn't... I will definitely have to make the pearls glow more so that they stand out on top though. I can do that. That's not a problem. Any excuse to make things glow. Any excuse. Yeah, okay, this is good. I want to add some more stuff to like maybe the sides here and stuff too, but maybe I should do some brighter colors so it looks like from the sea. I'll have a think. I'll have a think. Yeah, unfortunately I merged everything, so I'm gonna have to go over the pearls a bit more. That's fine. Gonna blend those out a bit too, because that's what I did with the others, and that worked well. Shine, shimmer, glow. Yes. That's a bit too much, but I'll bring the brightness down. I need to make it a bit more wavy, I think. Although, I do kind of like that. Alright, gonna bounce now. Catch y'all later. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have a good day, Mr. Unicorn. Words to live by. They are indeed. They are indeed. Okay. Let's paint those in. There we go. I think that's really cool actually. I like that. See you later. But yeah, let's paint in those pearls again because I have accidentally painted over them. This is what we were talking about by doing too many little details. We're not gonna see this as much when you zoom out, but it's like it's a good bulk, so it does work on the crown. I think it is slightly leafy, so it doesn't mad like super register as kelp, but I think when you zoom in it does look like kelp, so it's fine. But I'm wondering if I should add some more, like either sparkles or colors, because I'm looking at these. These are too like girly, like too pinkish. I could do shells, but I don't really feel like doing shells. Not sure. She's underwater. Yeah, she is. I won't do any of the underwater like stuff until later because we've got a bit of these, but I'll also do I'm doing 2 underwater pieces at the minute, so I'll do like some like waves and stuff over her. Those are really rough, excuse those, but you get the general idea, to make it look like water. I'll do those eventually. Some pearlescence. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the glows until I've like properly I mean, I can probably do a bit now, but I'm not doing any glows until I've properly done all of the shadows, because then I'll have to repaint over everything, unfortunately. But I can do a few dots. Like that. maybe I'll do... I think I might do some more like jewels coming off, like here. But make this actual metal. Yeah, I like that. So it kind of looks like a veil. Yeah, this is the song that reminded me of RuneScape. Hells yeah. This is done very rough. Do I want to do like chains? Maybe I'll do chains. Don't know if I like that. Maybe like one or two rather, because I have it like coming off of and then just do some generic jewelry, I think. Again, they're tiny details and you probably won't see them. Yeah, I know. This is the one this is the Viking one. I really like this. But I need to look in to find some more like this. But we'll see what autoplay is next. This is the Viking one. I really like this one. So maybe do that one after this. This one's only an hour long, unfortunately. It's so good though, isn't it? A piece coming together. Yeah, I like that. Maybe not the color, but I might add some more of it. Maybe we match it in with the eyes, it can work, but I'll need more of it for it to make sense. Don't know if we need the chains, I really like this. I don't know if I should do it under the kelp or over. Yeah, I agree. Without the chains. Definitely. Because I wanted to do chains so it kind of looks like... You know those like... I don't know, for some reason like underwater stuff, it always seems to have like chains on it. Like, I don't know if it's from like boats or something or netting or whatever. But that's why I did the chains. And I usually draw her with chains anyway. But... just not vibing with them on there. So. Yeah, I think I might do some like more like cloth coming out under the headdress though. Maybe. Rusty chains, yeah. She's got like one attached to her fin thing. So I'm gonna do that one like with bits of rust on it, I think. I should make like an embedding for the crystal really. It's kind of just floating. Yeah, spoiling Pando. Nom 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 nom. The sushi, are they sushi rolls? They look a little bit like eyeballs for me. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it is better, but I don't know if I like the colour. Don't feed after midnight flames. You know what happens after midnight? He comes alive. His final form. He will destroy all. Okay. Don't know why that's not really working out. Maybe it is better without. But then it kind of just looks like it's floating. I'll leave it for now. Maybe the colour. Yeah, I'm thinking that too, but I don't know what colour to go with. I don't really like using gold. I want it to look like metal. That might be better. I think the shape is a little bit off as well. I feel like now I have to implement more gold though. I could have done the casing in like bone, to be honest. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, bone casing. That's better. Water and lights are fine, right? What do you mean? Yeah, I love how I focus on the headdress. I haven't done anything to the hair yet. I really should do that. Gremlins thing. The film? I haven't seen the film in forever. Oh, I get what you mean now. Yes. Don't put water on Pando. He's already in his gremlin form, to be honest. Yeah, maybe I should rewatch Gremlins. How many are there? It's quite a few, isn't there? It's because I was watching. I was playing when I played Luto the other day. Oh, there's only two. When I played Luto the other day, there was a drawing of a gremlin in it. There's been rumored 3 forever, but don't know if it'll happen. It is our mystery. I thought there was more than that.
There we go, that's looking good. Do you feel a little bit like the colours are all over the place? It's not a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I might try and like tame them a little bit though. Like just to fix the saturation levels or something. No, because I don't like using like too much of like this neon green that I've done. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. That's too much. That's not. I want purple hair, but that looks kind of cool. Make it really green, even though I just said I didn't want green. The red eye looks cool though. That's kind of cool. No, I think it was better before. Hello, online. Beef oatmeal soon. The color tones really pop. Yeah, maybe I will keep in them. We'll see. It's just kind of like these greens I'm not sure about. But I'm not sure. You're having beef oatmeal? Nice. Sounds very delicious. I like how the horns came out actually. I'm really liking these now. If I just do some more like shine on them. Oh yeah, so I mean me and Wolf had spoken about it like 10 billion times. But I'm gonna make these horns in real life as well. Did you draw this character? I did! I'm drawing it now! This is my own design as well. Yeah, I know I say it a million times, but I will eventually make them. And I haven't drawn, I always draw them like shapes differently as well. Like they're meant to kind of like go back more like this and then up. But I tend to, they're like, it's the vaguely the right shape, to be honest. I like how these came out though, so eventually you'll finish it. Yeah, I'm actually playing video games right now. Like who was it that said that this was an apple? I think it was, who is it that said that? Yeah, this is an apple. Very awesome, that's good. I'm not sure how people draw. Somehow people do it, but honestly I don't understand how it's done. I don't know if the VOD's still up. But either way, I'm doing I'm making this into a YouTube video, so I'll show you my entire process with it as well. The VOD should still be up. But I also recorded my sketch of this, so I'll upload them all on my YouTube channel, so you can see how I did the entire thing for that. I have commentaries on there as well. Yeah, of course. I have I mean, I've been asked to do more tutorials. I have like somewhat some tutorials on there, but I mainly just like explain my process as I go on my YouTube. If you want that, hold on. Can do. Oh no, I changed the page. It's never. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't work. Oh no, it did work. Okay. It's never too late. I think everyone can draw. It's drawing is a skill that you learn. It's just that I have dedicated my entire life to it. Everyone can draw. Maybe it's a hidden talent you never knew that you had. You'll never know. You never know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I believe in talent so much with art. I think that talent comes down to things like having a good eye for colours, like naturally having a good eye for colours, or like naturally being able to translate 3D shapes into 2D shapes and things like that. That's what I think talent boils down to, because everything else is a learned skill with art. Yeah, these horns came out really good. I'm really happy about these. Sometimes I really struggle with like the cracks in the horns and things. I'm tempted to make the tips glow more as well. I think I will do that. Oh, don't crash. Clip doesn't like saving. It always crashes when I save. It's really annoying. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. There we go. Yeah, let's make tips glow too. I never usually, but why not? Why not, say I? Do not crash. Chat will be angry if you crash Clip. It didn't crash. Sometimes it just like gets a bit upset. I don't know. I know we said we weren't doing glows yet, guys, but I lied. I lied to all of you. I really wanted to do. I really wanted to do the glow on the ends. I'm a liar. Can't help it. These are the Vivianite horns as well. Kind of. I could probably make them more like Vivianite, but yeah, we're way too, we have so much to do to before we start on the glows, really. Like, I need to paint into the background so that I've got more darkness behind. Can't help the glow. It has to be done. Glow looks excellent. What about the glowing eye? Or would that be illegal or not? Okay. The eye was glowing, and I messed around with some stuff, and now it is not glowing. But I will definitely be adding a glow to the eye. I can do that now because I've pretty much done the face. So that's... Glowing eyeballs are illegal. A legal move. Yeah, I had a little bit of a glow on them, but I think I lost it when I was painting in some details or something. I like it because it kind of looks like her eyes are on fire. I do think, because my eyes, I mean, not that you can see, but my eyes are hazel in real life, so I try to do them like a glowing hazel colour. But I end up just kind of venturing into like molten lava. And love it. Love it. Glowing eye reminds you of a delicious lit cigarette. That's an interesting choice, but I mean, I can see it, I guess. It looks like molten lava to me. And do a little bit of the glow like catching on her hair, yeah. Yeah. Do you know, like, eyes are one of the things that I don't like how I draw. I've kind of changed over the years how I draw eyes so much. I'm never really happy with how I draw them. We need to do a bit more, like, shadow under this lid. I wanted to do kind of like a spiral going on in her eye, but also like a cat eye as well. Maybe that doesn't actually work. Let me have a look. Oh no, I did it on the wrong layer. Oh no. Oh no, how far back can I go? It's fine, I can fix it. To be honest, I'm like, I very rarely do it on the wrong layer, because of the way I work is that I paint, when I'm rendering, I paint on the top layer and then I will merge stuff down as I go. So I very rarely do fuck up things on the top layers, on the wrong layers, but here we are. We've done it. Yeah, now I'm a bit worried that the eye looked better before. I'm gonna need you guys to confirm that. If I mess with the eye shape. Oh, wrong layer again! Oh my goodness, I've cursed myself. That's fine though. I can fix that. I need you guys to confirm if I messed up the eye shape. It's probably not messed up per se, but... Oh, you like it? Cool, good. Just think, maybe I need to mess with the eyelashes a bit more though. But not zoom in so far because... because... Then I can't get an overall idea of the shape. I am worried I'm going to overwork the eye. I don't want to do that. Last time I tried to draw, I got really mad and snapped my keyboard in half and threw my mouse at the monitor. Yeah, no, honestly, I went through that kind of stage of like having anger with my art. I was so angry. I've never broke anything, but I was so angry and I would cry a lot when I couldn't get my art right. And I would think, I'm never going to get hit. I'm never going to get where I want to get with my art. And I have, it's weird to say, I have not felt like that in years now. Like, probably like 99% of the time I love what I draw now. But I do remember the phase very, very well of like, just hating everything I drew. Hating it so much. So it's very valid. It's a very valid thing. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Okay, we'll leave that for now. I also think I fixed the hollow socket as well, because it kind of, the eyelash was a bit too big. I mean, not that you can see now, because of where Clips decided to save. But yeah. You do lots more glows and stuff. I need to fix the shoulders, I think. Tip, do you want to hurry up? It takes ages to save. There you go. Yeah, eyes are looking good. I like. I might do some like holes in her fin. Part of that is good. I think you need it to get better, but you also have to accept what you're at. It sucks, but at least you create something. A lot of people don't even try. You could not have said that more perfectly, Moshi. Honestly, it's the difference between people that draw and people that don't draw is like that right there. Like you're never gonna get better just not drawing. The only way that you get better is by failing. You're failing over and over and over, and I think that's what I did, and I got so fucking frustrated with myself all the time, and I was like, oh, I'm never gonna be a good artist, I'm always gonna be shit. That's actually put into perspective, like, how far away I am from that person now, actually, because I remember it so well, just because I dedicated my entire life to drawing. I literally didn't really do anything else other than draw. I'm not saying you have to be like that at all. You don't. You can do other stuff. But I was like, I'm never gonna be a good artist. I'm always gonna be shit at it. I'm always this blah 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 blah. I had such a negative mind space about my art. I don't even recognize that mind frame anymore. I never liked that about my art. I love everything I draw now. But I think that that's kind of crucial to your growth as an artist, especially when, in general, if you're a perfectionist. Now my perfectionism. Now my perfectionism is a lot more tamed, and it's not more now me going, oh, just try it so I get it right. You know I can do it. I've proven myself that I can do it before, and I always manage to. So it is. Art is a lot. Well, actually, I think you can say that a lot about everything in life. It's trying and failing and failing and trying and failing over and over again. You will become an artist. Everyone's an artist. I think that everyone is capable of drawing art, and anyone can be an artist. I think everyone is. Maybe I missed it, but when did you start drawing? Oh. So if you ask my mother, she would say the first time I picked up a crayon is when I started drawing. I don't really remember, but like the first time I went and I decided this is what I want to do was fairly late. I would say I was in, I think I was in my first year of high school actually, when I decided this is what makes me happy, this is what I want to do, I want to get better at this. So that's fairly late, I think. Before that I like kind of drew, but I wasn't super serious about it. Like I have drawn all my life. I've always drawn on the walls of the womb, yeah. I've got my crayon out in my mother's womb. To be fair, yeah, like I've always, as soon as I picked up a pencil, I've always drawn, like. But it wasn't until like high school when I decided, no, I'm gonna make my entire personality like this. I'm gonna do everything I can to get better at this. And then that's when I decided to drop out of all of my classes. I'm not kidding. I dropped out of all of my classes to take extra art in school. They let me do it for some reason. So like I only for my GCSEs though. I don't know what the term is in America if you have GCSEs, but I dropped out of all my GCSEs and I took extra art for everything, and all my teachers let me do it. Well, to be fair, I didn't get along with school. I hated school anyway, so I did everything on my own terms, and I never listened to anything the teachers told me to do. And I just drew whatever I wanted, and that's what I did for art. And then I dropped out of school. And I went to college, and I did art at college, and thing is, I failed most of my GCSEs anyway, and the only things I passed was like art, illustration, ICT, and science. I think those are the only things that I passed. It wasn't even that I was bad at anything else. I just didn't care. I had no interest in anything else other than like drawing, and I liked science and stuff. So then after that, I went to college and I did animation, and I hated it. I did not get along with animation. I just wanted to draw. I learned some really cool stuff though. And then I did really well at college. I pretty much passed all my classes. The animation ones I struggled with a bit, but then I went to university and I did concept art at university, and I 100%ed every single class. I got first class honours as well. I have my bachelor's of arts. So yeah, I didn't. That's the kind of dedication that I had to art. So I can happily say that where I'm at now is because I didn't want to do anything else. Nerd, yes, absolutely. I wouldn't even say I was a nerd. I just didn't like anything else. I didn't like anything else. I absolutely refused to do anything else in life. But yeah, that's how you know that that's the thing you would like destined to do. But now I have other things that I'm destined to do as well. But art is always going to be number one, really. But I love telling that story because I love telling people that I had no interest in school or my studies or anything. I failed everything. I failed all my GCSEs, but I fucking aced every single art class, and I got first class honours.
But yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Adam's
Oh,
free.
hell yeah. I was destined to be annoying. Me too, actually. I was destined for that as well. You found your niche. I did. I definitely did.
Bravo.
Look at that detail, man. Yeah, I learned... To be fair, I learned way more when I finished as well, because I just didn't get along with teachers' teaching styles. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. There was no one that made me feel like I wanted to listen. So like a lot of things I never took any interest on until I left. Like now, I'm a huge like Greek mythology fan. I absolutely am obsessed with Greek mythology. But if I had learned that in school, I probably wouldn't have listened. I don't even remember if we did that. I mean, we must have, but I would have probably had no interest at all. As I just didn't care. I did not give a shit about what the teachers had to say to me. I barely went to any of my classes. I just drew most of the time and hung out with my friends. I was not interested in whatever the teachers had to say. And it worked well because none of the teachers gave a shit about me, so it was fine. Pretty much the opposite me. I was full sent on art up until mid-school when I learned just one silly programming language. Now you do more code than tech. I have more bones in my body, less I do art and make fun stuff. Yeah, but I would love to do coding. I really would, but I just... Because I never passed maths, I don't think I would be good at it. It's more like if I don't have an interesting... If something's not interesting to me, I'm not gonna do it. I don't care. You can't get me to sit and concentrate on something I don't enjoy. It's just not gonna happen. Obsessed with anything ancient Egyptian. Yeah, me too. I had I've always been really obsessed with ancient Egyptian stuff. We never really studied it in school, unfortunately. Katie the rebel, I wish I was sad to see that. What, me skipping classes? I think because I was very lucky that my brother was the loud sibling and all the teachers like acknowledged him, and I was very quiet but also very not well behaved as well. But they all focused on him having like behavioral problems and stuff, and just left me to my own devices, and it was great and I loved it. I hate when teachers say code is just math. It isn't. You need to think logically like maths, but you do not need maths unless you do matrixy stuff or low level. Oh really? I don't know. I feel like I would just not be able to do it. I'm not sure. You get Breakfast Club vibes when you hear my story? What's that? Is that like, I don't know, I've never seen that. What is that? She was the weird girl for sure in the Breakfast Club. Okay, I need to watch this now, because you're probably right. Whatever you're talking about, you're probably right. I mean, I think it's fairly obvious to everyone that I was the weird kid in school. We don't really need to clarify that one. I had enough friends. I just didn't care. All I wanted to do was draw. If another movie we got to watch, yeah, definitely. If anything, the majority of programming is either string word manipulation or moving stuff around. At least 90% of practical programming. Ugh, it still seems too complicated to me. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We were all the weird kid. I think if we're here on Twitch, then we're not exactly normal, really, are we? And I wouldn't want to be, because the normal people that I see now that I grew up with, they have really boring lives, and I really like my life. So who's the winner really here? Who's the real winner? The MCU? All the weird kids united thanks to the internet. We certainly did. We did. It's complicated as fuck. Every waking day I wish for the
Apocalypse via solar flare. Yeah, we just find each other somehow. Yeah, we do. We definitely do. Because like I kind of like automatically fell in with the nerds in school, even though I like wasn't, because I didn't really grow up like doing like much nerdy stuff. No one in my family ever played video games, but when I got to like middle school, that's when I fell in with a lot of the nerds. I think it was middle school. Yeah, I mean, I played some in like lower school, but it wasn't until I was in middle school where I found like Pokemon and stuff. And that changed my life. I don't know, I don't have the greatest memory of my childhood, unfortunately, but what I can remember. Because none of my family are gamers or anything, but and they're not like particularly artistic either. They are like in their own ways. Like my mum does floristry and gardening and things, and my brother does music. But I think only really my granddad was an artist. I don't know anyone in my family that, and I'm the first who's gone to university as well. Oh, it's a good night, Kira. Yeah, have fun with work tomorrow. Hope it goes okay. Thank you for coming by. Have a good sleep. See you later. Love you lots too. You're the odd duck in yours as well. Only one cousin that is arty. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have any like living relatives that are arty. I think my dad like played guitar, but he's not creative at all. I don't know where I came from. I'm definitely not adopted though, because I'm so like my family. I like my mum in particular. But it is weird like how families work like that. You'll seem to always have that one like black sheep of the family. It's really bizarre. I mean, I don't know the extent to how it goes because I get along really well with my family. I love them. Just like they accept my differences and they love me regardless. I'm also the goth cousin. Like there's always a goth cousin. You also took all the creative classes and let the gen ed classes pile up. I think I was the only one to be going to gen classes if I kept going like this, but I was like, can't stomach anymore gen. What's gen? Is that gen ed? I'm not sure what that is. I don't think we have that in England. I got a whole herd of black sheep in my family. Oh, that's awesome though. Love that. Good. Ended up you couldn't afford it anymore by the time, so I was really glad I did. Oh, you're the only one that does tech though? Ooh, yeah. It's interesting. It's weird how families work like that. Oh, just like maths, English, science, and history and stuff. Yeah, I mean, science was the only thing I passed in like general studies like that. And like I passed ICT. I didn't. I still haven't passed maths or English. Which is probably not a great thing to say, but whatever. I think I tried to redo my English, and then I just got to the point where I just didn't care. I can speak English, like I've got the basics. It's more so like my way of learning is so different. It takes me so long to like fully understand something, but when I do, like I understand it in every aspect of the way. Like it takes me forever to like process and understand it, but once I do, I have it on such a deeper what's the word I'm looking for? Such a deeper level
But the issue is that my teachers didn't really have the patience for that. And I didn't have the patience for that if I didn't enjoy it either. Still upset that all this amazing equipment was my Dutch grandfather's workshop was cemented to the ground. They had to bulldoze it to remove it when he passed. At least I got some of his smaller jewels. Oh my god. That's cool though. I don't really have any family that like have like anything creative to leave behind like that though. Jeez. Like having a jewelry maker family member would be so cool. But though I'm really lucky that my parents love gardening so much. Our family home has the most gorgeous garden. And I just live in there. Yeah, I was pretty good in school, but that's just because I went on a either or I get it or I don't policy that made decisions on stuff fast, worked in my favour, enough to understand very quickly. Yeah, that's fair enough. Bless the teachers, because that just let me skip class all the time. Yeah, I mean, I just skipped class because I kind of just didn't want to be there. I had no interest. But no, I never got... actually, I got caught for skipping class once, and they just told me to move along. And I did, and then I didn't go to class, so it was fine. You had teachers calling your parents when you didn't care, telling them you weren't applying yourself, really didn't give a shit. Yeah, I got a lot of teachers say that I'm like in my own world and like daydreaming a lot. Turns out that was ADHD. Because I was just like planning stuff in my head all the time. If you just applied yourself, I mean I could, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Sorry, Chief. But I was really lucky. Like my parents, they didn't really care if I bothered with my education or not. They knew that I was a good kid and that I had like big dreams about the stuff I wanted to do. So they were like, well, if you're not gonna like bother with like all the academic stuff, we don't care, like as long as you behave and things like that. They were never really like super harsh about things. Doesn't that look really cool? There's like a hole in the bone that I've done. I really like how that came out. Might even do another one. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting hand cramps though. Wish I actually had considered ADHD back then. I had the same, except because I was good in school, no one said it was bad. It just, he does this. Yeah, that's the... We're around the same age, aren't we, Wolf? That was the issue with our generation. ADHD was just seen as like bouncing off the walls kind of thing. So my brother was that, and all the teachers kept like telling my mum he had ADHD, and my mum was like, no, he doesn't.
And the thing is, he grew out of it, whereas I didn't grow out of my inattentiveness and inability to concentrate. But that just didn't exist back then. Especially in girls. ADHD did not exist in women back then. I mean, obviously it did, but not to anyone else. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Yeah, but I can't do everything. I'm putting my mind to other things for that reason, so I'm not available in school. I think it's tough for a kid in general. Like, having to do school for any kid is so much going on. And I went through a lot of shit, unfortunately, when I was, like, especially in high school. My mum had cancer while I was doing my GCSEs. So obviously I wasn't going to be implying myself because we all thought she was dying. She didn't, luckily. She's all good. But like teachers don't take into account like what kids have got going on at home or anything like that. Forced to put in preschool because born in December, and they almost forced me to be early held back. Oh really? Okay. It was like you're like in a weird time, I guess. Almost kicked out because they said I had autism or Asperger's. It was a big speak about it, and no, it turned out I was mixing up English and Dutch as my primary language. Really? That they got that confused? Glad Mama is all good. She's doing good. She's doing better than me, actually, man. That she works out so much. She's so like healthy and everything now. She's stronger than me. They don't take a lot of things into account. No, they don't, and it's really annoying. Not to hate on them, I don't envy their job, but the default method of teaching doesn't work for it. That's exactly it. Like, I don't. The way I learn is I don't work like that. I can't sit and do exams. I've never been able to do exams. I'm not gonna sit there in quiet, staring at something for super long. I hated exams so much. Unfortunately. Well, the reason that schools were made anyway is to prepare children for warehouses, and they haven't actually adapted much since. The jobs I want to do are not that type of learning. Not gonna work. Mama got a glow up. She sure did. She also recently got a really fucking amazing job that she really deserves. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to be a teacher. I would hate it so much. So I do get it. Teachers are so underpaid, but I hate that I have this mindset because I do know that it's a tough job, but I had maybe one good teacher growing up that actually put in effort with me. I know I was a difficult child. I'm a difficult adult, but I was unfortunate a lot to have a lot of like just teachers that didn't like kids around me as well, that just had no effort, just got like just did what they were, you know, but also just treated other kids poorly. Like luckily I wasn't really treated poorly by teachers, but I was not like like my needs went under radar and I was never like helped for it. Test exams are the worst. I'm great academic wise, but testing I have such bad luck. Professors in uni and high school kept pulling me aside asking what happened. Top of class 100% and everything fails, and every test you should done mistakes. Yeah, exams were so unproductive too because you're anxiously trying to memorize everything for them. You're actually, I just don't understand the point of exams. They're like, logically, that makes no sense to me because the music stopped again. Because why, where in life am I gonna be put in a setting like that? Like why does that where does that why does that help me? Why does putting me under intense stress like that to get stuff done in a specific amount of time with all these people around me where I have to memorize things? It's not really based on a real life thing, if I'm totally honest. So I just don't, I genuinely don't understand that one. Exams and testing are to gauge and measure the teachers and education facility. What do you mean? Really? I don't get that. I loved a lot of my uni classes, but had major projects which showed my actual work. Nowadays, it's the only way they can measure stuff. Schools in the US, from what I've seen and told, are funded purely based on academic scores and testing. The fuck? Really? That's bizarre. I don't know if that's the same for the UK, but I could be wrong. But the UK system is so severely outdated, it's embarrassing. Exams just intensify anxiety in young people. They really do, 100%. Never had any good experience with teachers as well, other than the one editing teacher, and he could teach me without feeling like you were being taught. It was like the Matrix. You'd go in and goof around and you'd come out like, I know Kung Fu. Forever grateful I'm not American. I'm like, yeah, is this how you teach? Never had anyone like that. Yeah, so I had like one I had one teacher in my lower school who was really nice. She didn't like ever like take a super interest in me or anything. She was just really nice to me, and I really appreciated that. And she got along well with my mom as well. And then there was this teacher. I never had her for anything, but I was going through a really bad rough time at home, and I think I was about maybe like five or something. I was going through a bad time at home, and every kid was scared of this teacher. She was like the very tall, stern, short, sharp hair, really slim teacher. Everyone was scared of her. Piano teacher as well. She was quite scary, but I never had her for anything, but apparently I bursted out crying in assembly one time. This teacher just picked me up, took me outside and hugged me for like 10 minutes. She did not say a word. I remember it so vividly as well. And it was like, I never had her for any lessons or anything. She didn't say anything to me. She just did that, and it like stuck with me for so many years. It was really sweet, but also so strange, because I feel like she never would do that with like a child, because she was so stern and kind of mysterious and that. But she like, man, I'll remember that for the rest of my life. I was so young as well. That's got to be like one of my first memories, because I don't really have many childhood memories. But man, she was amazing. She was so cool. And then in uni, I had a few good teachers. No one like amazing or anything, but they were good ones. Yeah, it was really sweet. Y'all ever get that creepy thing where for some reason teachers from your entire school life somehow remember and recognize you? I had it recently, actually. I was walking around my hometown and I see one of my old she was my old history teacher, but she was also my form tutor.
That woman hated me for no fucking reason. I don't know what was wrong with her. She just genuinely hated me. I don't know why, but she saw me and she looked at me with like this weird fear, and I was like, why? I haven't seen you in like 15 years. Why are you looking at me like that? She must have known that she was a bitch. But the fact that she so obviously remembered me, bear in mind, I have bright blue hair. Like, I'm unrecognizable to when I was like 11? Maybe I was 11, I can't remember how old I was. But it's really weird how they can remember you. I accidentally deleted this bit. You can't really see it though, so it's fine. She's like Hagrid, everyone thinks they're scary, but she's actually a teddy bear. I reckon so, honestly, because I thought she was a sweetheart. She stuck out in my memory forever for that. Didn't even say a word. I got recognised in a grocery store and almost freaked out. Let's just say she was my favourite. She's like putting up a cross with her fingers and backing away. She was! That was literally what she was doing. It was really weird. I don't know why she was so scared of me. To be fair, I was like, when I go out, I'm like need to get shit done, I do go kind of like resting bitch face. I'm not gonna lie. And I suppose I do look a bit intimidating. Which is fair enough. But like, you could see in her face that she recognised me. It was just weird. I just kind of looked at her like, I didn't really like give any kind of look at her. I was a bit shocked by it, to be honest. The only one I've run into to not remember me was the one who almost hit me with a car. What do you mean they almost hit you with a car? Eyes and voice is some of what mine usually say give it away. Apparently mine are distinctive. Yeah. I mean, I didn't say anything, but I think my eyes are probably distinctive. Alright, no more unnecessarily detailing. Let's actually focus on... I see the hair. And then we'll do the lower part of the body. Yeah, the eyes, I think. If you had a small section of someone's face to identify them, the eyes are the easiest. Isn't that weird though? Because, like, I get it, but it's crazy that eyes can be so distinctive. Because like, there's definitely people in my life that I could only, if I only saw their eyes, or sometimes their hands as well, like I recognize them immediately. I like hands because like my hands are very distinctive as well. I don't know. That's it. Tomorrow I'm gonna start wearing an eye patch. It makes sense to me. We do communicate with eyes around eye movements too a lot. Yeah, and that also goes back to my idea about hands. Like I communicate with my hands a lot, but also in such specific ways. Wow, this music is so good. Maybe though, when I'm feeling more confident, I talk with my hands more. Which is weird as well. Like, if I'm not feeling super confident, I won't. I just said I was gonna work on the hair and I started working on the trident. Do we expect anything less? Come on. I maybe fix my recovery settings. To be fair, if I did fix it, I'll end up losing my work because I'll lose a save or something. I know it recovers so long. My recovery times are set to be really quick, so it saves pretty often, and it's annoying. But you know, one day it's going to save me. But the issue is that it takes up so much space on my computer as well. Because they don't delete themselves. So I have to manually delete them. I'm gonna add some texture to the hair tips. I was failing at maths in high school once and my teacher was like, you gotta reach for the moon. I'm like, what do you think I do all day daydreaming in your class? I'm just not interested in this. I'm like quite literally reaching for the moon inside my brain. For sure. I built an entire world. There's like 4 moons. It's really cool. Let's do some rust on this as well. Exactly like 4, bruh. That's bigger than maths. Yeah, I mean, that is big. I'm basically doing maths. I probably won't do super late tonight because I want to get back on my sleeping schedule for 1, but also I almost finished editing the podcast today. I just need to finish off the subtitles and render it. But I was getting blurry-eyed, but also I need to edit the Evil Dead video so it can be up by Sunday. Because I have an upload ready for Wednesday, but I don't have one for Sunday. Yet. And then I run into the next issue of that I need to create a backlog for when I go to Scotland. See Grimm. But I'm thinking maybe I'll upload some of these VoDs, and my playthrough of Little Witch in the Woods, maybe. I don't know.
I could do my demonologist edits take too long because I do them really memey. So I don't think that's off. Taking time off soon. For when I go on my trip, yes, but I will probably upload a bit of a backlog to go up while I'm on my trip. It's only I'm only going for like 4 days, I think. So maybe I'll like, I don't know, maybe I'll stream. Because the times I'm gonna be off are the times when I probably will be streaming as well, so I don't know. I don't know yet. Yes, Scotland. But I'll make sure that there's some content for you guys anyway. And I would definitely be drawing while I'm there, so I will share that. Also, by the way, guys, another thing that's gonna make it look like it's underwater is I'll be doing bubbles around as well. That will help a lot. Just like ones like this. I mean, I think I have a bubble brush. Do I? Potentially. I mean, I have these like soft circles. It's a bit small. Yeah, I have them, but that's okay. And I have this dappled light, which I'll do a little bit of because I think, oh, especially on the hair, that looks cool. But maybe if I do it in a different color, looks really cool on the hair. I'll definitely do that. But do I have a bubbles brush? Maybe not, other than the soft circle. I have a pearl brush. Fuck's sake. I could have used this. Actually, they don't really match with my style, but however, might be able to put them in like a little bit. Yeah, see, it looks a bit out of place, doesn't it? But how do they look, like, kind of put it down a bit? No, I don't think so. Nah. I'm gonna do a glow on them later though, but it's too realistic for my style, I think. Because I'm a bit stylized, so it doesn't really work. Let's sneeze. No, I think we're okay. Am I gonna sneeze? Don't think so. Oh, that's pretty. Shame that won't really work. These are nice too. I forgot I had these. I don't really have anything to do that with though. I mean, I could do it on the skulls. That might be cool. Maybe. Death. Death. Destroy. Oh, I do have bubbles! Yeah. Okay, so... they're slightly too rainbow. Like, they're soap bubbles rather than, like, water bubbles. But... see, that already looks underwatery. But what I'll do is... I could... yeah, just make them white. And then, actually, going a step further, I'll give them a slight, yeah, like a slight blue. There's probably too many.
And I'm not gonna be doing it. Yeah, there you go, desaturate. Yeah, not gonna they look good though, but and then I'll do some more like little effects on them. But I'll blend them in better. So it'll be more like, or maybe I'll do them on a different layer. I don't know. Again, this is like final touch stuff. I'm not at this point yet. I'm just doing it because it's fun. Yeah, so I'll be doing like stuff like that just to make it a bit more blended in with my art. My art. I'll turn that off for now. Put that up there. Also, this looks cool, so I'll definitely keep that, even if I change the colors. Oh, thank you. The crown looks incredible. Nice. I'm really glad with how it came out, actually. I might change the... I might add some more to it. I'm not sure yet, but I really do like how it came out. I like how her eye came out as well. Because I was worried that I'd over detailed it, but no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, we'll work on the trident. We'll work on the trident. Because, oops. I was meant to do the hair behind so that I could paint on top, but hair looks fine. Hair looks good. Glow. Glow. Make everything glow. Particles, yes. Generally I do a lot of I'll show you actually, sparks and sparkles. So over the top of everything I'll do here. Hold on a sec. I'll do like these like glitter things. These look bad though, but I'm on the wrong layer, so they won't show up very well. But like lots of stuff like that. I'll do those at the end. I might even do them on her, because it's kind of meant to be like pearl on her face as well. So that will come out really good, I think. But yeah, let's start painting into the trident. I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this. We'll just make it up as we go along, I think. I don't know if I want to use that brush. I don't know what this music is. To have a music. Oh thank god, that's still non-copyright. Oh, this isn't in my... I'll add this to the... I've made like a little... saved playlist for some of the really cool music. So I'm thinking now this is making me want some kind of like ancient... not quite... ancient Egyptian, I'm not sure. Something like that. Something mysterious. Or like an ancient Atlantic. Ancient Atlantic. Like watery music. Atlantis. This music. I don't know how to spell that. Atlantis. Wonder if we can find anything that's a bit niche. Something kind of watery. You could buy for this. Unfortunately, my usual playlist, I can't play it. I won't be able to play it because I have playlists for art. No, I can't play that. I have a playlist for art and drawing, but they're on Spotify and I would get copyrighted for it. So that's awesome. Is Egyptian royalty free? It's not quite Egyptian that I want. Something kind of like gives Lost Underwater City vibes. I think would be really cool. Yeah, none of these are copyright free, unfortunately. Ha. Amusing royalty free music. I don't think that's what I want. Yeah, Atlantis ambient music for relaxation and underwater. See, I don't know if that's copyright free, so I'm not going to click it. I'll find some stuff. Aquaman soundtrack, but the off-brand one. Yeah, see, I don't know if I get copyright for that, because I want to use this. I want to upload this to YouTube, so I'm not going to do anything that's going to upset the gods of copyright, because they are so easily triggered. Why is this not? I don't know if I turn something down, but it's not drawing as sharp. Generic aquatic adventure. Yeah, let's try fancy aquatic. Because I do love the tavern ones, but they can get a bit generic. See, I'm seeing a few that look really good, but they don't say in the title if they're copyright free, so I don't want to risk it. Sea adventure. A secret garden. It's fine, I'll find some afterwards. Oh, yeah, see, Lovecraft Ocean would be really good. That does sound good, but yeah, I don't want to get copyright. Enchanted Forest sounds good. I'll try that for now. Cause yeah, this is non-copyright. That sounds pretty. Very fairy tale like. I like it.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I'll definitely add this to the playlist. Yeah, it's my playlist. I listen to like a lot of like dark ambience and stuff. I'll turn it down just a tiny bit. Which I wouldn't be able to play on here, unfortunately, which is really annoying. Some really nice stuff though. Oh, we're saving again. Look at that. Recovery settings. But yeah, this is, I'm really happy with how this is coming out actually. Very nice. I love how the hands came out, because lately I was thinking that I'd like forgotten how to draw hands. I was really struggling with drawing hands lately, but these came out really nicely. I had to do a reference for them though. It's always awkward when I have to do references, because I kind of have to. Then I like have weird pictures of my hands on my phone and stuff. I drew the bubbles in a little bit here too. Hands are difficult, they really are. See, the funny thing is, it's the #1 thing that I've practiced. Like, I don't really do, they're called art tests. I don't really do art tests anymore. I really should. You should never stop doing art tests. But I just don't, I just don't bother. It's just where you're just drawing like, photo studies and things. But the main art studies that I've always done are hands, and it's still the thing that I just don't seem to improve at, unfortunately. The amount of fucking hand studies I've done in my time. I draw feet better than I draw hands, and I've never done feet studies. I could draw talons really well, but hands like crack. Yeah, so I mean, these are slightly elongated, as you can see. I can't draw like normal hands very well, but I can draw like demonic or demon hands really well. Way better, like the long fingernails and stuff. Rob Liefeld apparently could never draw hands or feet very well, so they're cut off in a lot of his art. He still managed to be a great comic book artist. Yeah, it's tale as old as time. I mean, I do it all the time. Drawing, when you do a drawing, you do like the character having their hands behind their back or hidden hands or things. I do it a lot. And I don't really care anymore. If I'm drawing an art piece and it's going really well and I've decided, I'm not doing hands today, we're not going to do that one today, then I won't be doing hands. It's very simple. Because I know that if I do want to do hands, then I will focus on it and I will get it right. Like I did with that one. Because that one did take a while, to be fair. But if I really don't want to do hands, I'm not going to do them. Because it would just make me like focus so long on the hands and I'll get bored and lose interest. I'm kind of... So my mindset for this trident, I really wanted to do like... I wanted it to look like some kind of cave, but also a pool in it. I know that sounds really weird. I don't really know how to explain it. But like, it looks a bit like like the mouth of a cave, but it's like there's a portal. Because this is meant to be. I understand she's underwater, but there's water underwater. Because again, my reality, I can do what I want. So there's water underwater. There's a pool of water in her trident, even though she's already underwater. And I don't really care. It makes no logical sense, but oh well. I mean, I could just say that it's like underwater lava or something, but like blue lava. No one's gonna fight me. I'm ready to throw hands if they do. Water on water on water. Exactly, exactly. No one's gonna say anything. No one's gonna say anything. Because we all know that it's definitely realistic. There's definitely just pools of water underwater. Who cares? And then obviously we're gonna make it glow. I mean, that's not even within the question really, is it? We're obviously gonna make it glow. I'm gonna do some kind of like swirliness, I think. If I figure that out. I'm not sure how, but I'll do like an overall swirl and then I'll blend it in. But I don't want it to be all going in one direction, so it's gonna be a bit chaotic. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it there and head to bed. I'm getting very tired. And it's gonna need some fresh eyes, I reckon. So I might need to darken a few things. But we made very good progress. Very good progress. Actually a lot more than I thought we would. But yeah, I need to get some sleep, I think. She says as she continues drawing. We made a lot of progress today, didn't we? Yeah. Pretty pleased with it. I didn't really think we'd get so far into rendering, actually. Because, when I was looking at it the other day, I was like, it looks so much just like a sketch that's just done colours. So, now we are finally in the rendering stage. This is my favourite stage. But yes. All of those cracks. My body breaking. Yes, the glows are starting. The glows shouldn't really be starting yet, because as you can see I have not touched the skulls. Like the skulls, this is still like a sketch. I need to render the skulls. And I'm actually thinking now I might do some like runes on them too. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming as always. I'm gonna slot art streams are always gonna be on Monday now, I reckon, because I'd like to be doing art every week. I think, and I've got two pieces. I've got another piece that I'm working on, but then I need to start my nocturnal piece soon. So we're definitely going to have a lot of artwork in the future. So Mondays are going to be for art streams, I reckon. But yeah, tomorrow will be Phasmophobia and Demonologist with Faye, and I think Grimm's buying it now too. And Morny wants to drop in if she finishes work on time. So that'd be really good to have a full team to play. So come along and join for that if you are around, guys. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this one. We made some really good progress, and your guys' help was amazing, as always. It's really good having you guys' opinion around to work on stuff. But yes, thank you very much, guys, for coming.